Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first virtual Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk for the National Brain Tumor Society. My name is Brittany Robidoux, and I am the volunteer chair for the walk. Usually you'd see me running around the day of the event, making sure things are running smoothly, but this year is definitely different. Same hard work from our amazing volunteer committee, just a different format. This year has been difficult for everyone, and I want to start off by thanking each and every one of you who have participated in today's walk and in the past. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you for your dedication to the Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk. We would not be able to do this event without you guys, and I appreciate all the love and support we've been getting from you online. And without further ado, please help me introduce NBTS CEO, David Ahrens.
Thank you, Brittany. Hello, everybody. I'm honored to be here with you for the 2020 Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk virtual event. I greatly appreciate all the amazing participants, teams, sponsors, and partner organizations for joining with us today, and would like to offer a special shout out to all the healthcare providers and caregivers that are doing absolutely heroic work during these very challenging times. We all know how hard hit many communities have been and continue to be by the coronavirus, and we truly appreciate that you've continued to provide NBTS with your critical support. Please know that the dollars raised through NBTS events just like this will be put to use advancing our critical mission through these challenging circumstances. In addition to research and advocacy, this includes providing support and navigation to the community, and we have the resources available to specifically address any treatment-related, health-related concerns brought on by COVID-19. Just as you are here for us, we are here for you. We're in this together. Now is such a critical time to put the pedal down to reach our mission. A brain tumor diagnosis is also a crisis, and patients and families live from MRI to MRI. We can't let anything hinder our mission, not now and not ever. We must provide care and support and make sure patients are safe during this pandemic. We must continue to raise our advocacy voices to ensure that the brain tumor community and our priorities are reflected in those national policy agendas. We must also drive research forward toward treatments and cures. There have never been more promising scientific opportunities to defeat brain tumors than right now. Thanks to your fundraising, we have progressed brain tumor research that will help children and adults with every type of brain tumor. In the last 10 years, thanks to research and advocacy efforts supported by the National Brain Tumor Society, clear, rational new treatment strategies have emerged for researchers and biopharmaceutical companies to follow based on an increased understanding of how brain tumors grow, function, and evade current treatments. We've also learned how to increase the likelihood of success in using treatments that harness the body's own immune system, called immunotherapy. We've developed clear, rational treatment strategies to exploit in both low-grade and high-grade brain tumors. The most innovative clinical trial in brain tumor history was launched in GBM Agile last year and has expanded this year even during COVID, thanks to your help. And there is now novel research being done in pediatric brain tumors as part of our Defeat Brain Tumors program. And thanks to you, NBTS is poised to help launch at least 3 new clinical trials next year, maybe more if we can raise enough support. Your advocacy has been incredibly important to this agenda, and now Congress is planning to raise the overall level of support for brain tumor research next year. That's on you. Thank you. We have also continued to expand our patient and family support services. Some of those you can find very easily on our website, braintumor.org, or give us a call. We'll connect you. I sincerely appreciate all of your support this year. It's been amazing. None of this work would be possible without you, your teams, your friends, your networks, your family. Thank you for being with us. Now, next, I'm pleased to introduce National Brain Tumor Society's Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Kirk Tanner. Kirk?
Hey, thanks a lot, David. And also a big thank you to the entire Phoenix area brain tumor community for your really outstanding support. I can't emphasize enough how important your support has been and continues to be, and really is even more important in these times as we advance new research and new potential treatments and medicines to brain tumor patients. So what I'd like to do is briefly share with you why this is such an exciting and transformational time for brain tumor research. Now is the time when we're really doubling down on translating the past decade's groundbreaking science in research and understanding the molecular genetics and the complex biology, and to really develop new treatments and medicines for brain tumor patients. And I think NBTS's flagship programs, Defeat GBM and Defeat Pediatric Brain Tumors, really provided the foundation for some classes of drugs that are now ripe and primed to be tested in brain tumor patients. So that's why we're focusing in on 4 therapeutic areas. And the first of them is immunotherapy or immuno-oncology. And this is all about really igniting a patient's own immune system to attack and kill the tumor. And what we're finding is that timing and combinations are really important. And so that's part of our new Defeat Brain Tumors funding platform. The other area that I'm really excited about, one of the really great new classes of drugs that can have an impact, are called DNA damage repair inhibitors. And here, there are already approved drugs in the case of PARP inhibitors for other cancers. But there's really strong rationale for why these would work in glioblastoma and other brain tumor patients. And here, it's about figuring out marrying the right drugs with the right targets, having intelligent clinical trial design, and really doing this in an efficient way and testing these in patients and doing it over and over as you understand the different molecular subsets. And then, the other area that's really important and related to what I was already talking about is the precision medicine. And that's really understanding a patient's specific mutations and what it is that's driving their tumor. And coupling that to what the right treatments are and designing new drugs to do that. And so this is another really important component. And then a really new emerging area is tumor metabolism and metabolic codependencies. And again, this is all about really finding the Achilles heel of the brain tumor so that it can be rationally addressed and attacked, and developing new drugs that will have benefit for brain tumor patients. So I think you can see why there's cause for optimism, is that these new treatments and new areas are in some subsets of patients are going to work. The key is to figure out how efficiently to do this and to move things forward in a systematic fashion. Lots of work to do. And that's why I'm really humbled and honored to work with each and every one of you. And thank you, and really look forward to having further discussions. So now I'd like to hand it over to a really outstanding MBTS advocate who will give you more information how to be in part of the bigger MBTS team. So I'd like to hand it over to Patty. So Patty, thank you, and take it away. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for participating in the Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk for 2020. I'm Patty Urias. I am the state lead advocate for Arizona. And I want to tell you a little bit about why I advocate for National Brain Tumor Society on behalf of the brain tumor cause. My son Colin was diagnosed with a brain tumor in early 2011. I know it's only 9 years ago, but at the time, there really wasn't a whole lot they could do for his brainstem ependymoma. There weren't a lot of treatments available. There weren't a lot of therapies other than radiation and maybe a couple courses of chemotherapy that he could go through. But in the end, they just weren't enough. And he ended up passing away 7 months later. I found my place as a brain tumor advocate with National Brain Tumor Society at that time and decided that this is something I wanted to be involved with, to fight for better treatments for patients and for better public policies that enable brain tumor patients and other cancer patients to have a better shot at a higher quality of life. If you're a family member, if you know somebody who is maybe a friend who has a brain tumor, we'd love to have your support to advocate on behalf of their fight. Your voice does make a difference when it comes to fighting for these public policies and going to Congress and telling them why it's really important that we have their support. We'd love you to become an advocate as well. So it's super easy to do it. You don't even need to leave where you are, because we know that everybody is doing this walk virtually. All you need to do is something very simple. Just text brain tumor, the words brain tumor, to 52886. That's brain tumor to 52886, and I'll leave that up so that you can take a look at that. Write that down. Just text the words brain tumor, and we will get you involved in the fight against brain tumors, and hope that you have a really great walk this morning. I'm here joining you too on behalf of Team Colin. Colin was my son, or is my son, and I hope that you do join us and become an advocate in the fight against brain tumors. Thank you so much for your support, and have a wonderful morning and month of December.
Richard and I were deeply honored to receive the Choosing Hope Visionary Award last year.
I like to think that we battled Sam's brain tumor as a family. We gave it everything, and his loss was devastating. Here comes the inevitable question: now what? We return to our promise that we made to never forget those who had fought so hard to save Sam's life. And NBTS threw us a lifeline. The lifeline granted us opportunities to create Team Sam the Lion, to bring awareness of and support for the brain tumor community, to raise contributions for life-saving research, and to advocate for legislation and budgeted dollars that are going to impact the brain tumor community. So if we have inspired or provided hope to one brain tumor fighter, his or her family, a doctor, a nurse, a therapist, a surgeon, a researcher, or a donor during our 9-year journey, the Lifeline has helped us to keep this promise. The Choosing Hope Visionary Award that we received is a really nice indicator that we are on the right track, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
We are excited to present the 2020 Choosing Hope Visionary Award this year to Scott Berger. Scott is a brain tumor survivor who has been active with the Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk since 2012. His team, the Berg and the Burb, has consistently been one of the top fundraising teams each year. Scott is an active and creative fundraiser who leverages many tools like YouTube, matching gifts, and charity auctions to not only bring awareness to the cause, but to drive dollars to the mission. He is also a former committee member and is looking forward to being active on the committee again. Scott's continued involvement in the brain tumor community and passion for making a difference inspires hope for other survivors and their families. So congratulations, Scott, our 2020 Choosing Hope Visionary Award winner.
I just wanted to say thank you to the planning committee at the National Brain Tumor Society for the second annual Choosing Hope Visionary Award. I'd also like to thank my wife, my kids. Without them, this wouldn't even be possible. And the support for that. It's unfortunate that it's a virtual event this year, but hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe. And we'll look forward to getting everybody together here soon and just raising more money for the Brain Tumor Society. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye now.
Thank you, Scott, for your dedication to this cause that is so near and dear to our hearts. Now, I would like to introduce our survivor speaker, Kelly Berg.
Thank you, Sandy and Richard. And also, I want to take a moment to thank Jennifer Prentice, the Senior Director of Regional Development West, for giving me this opportunity to share my story. I feel so honored to be part of such a wonderful community like the National Brain Tumor Society and I'm so thankful to be participating with fellow warriors and loved ones of warriors in the Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk, a walk of bravery, strength, and survivorship. I was diagnosed with a low-grade glioma in March of 2019, whose size was comparable to a large grape. Luckily, it was slow growing, so surgery wasn't required to be performed immediately. It's always their goal to remove the entire tumor in hopes that they do zero damage or minimal damage for that matter. If they're unsuccessful with the entire resection, then that's when they will discuss further treatment. In addition, there was the possibility of having to relearn how to speak again, as well as the occurrence of paralysis on the right side of my body due to the tumor's location, which was on the left side of my brain near the motor area. I can remember thinking, is this all really happening right now? A craniotomy, chemotherapy, radiation, speech, and physical therapy? As overwhelmed and as scared as I was, I just had to trust that everything would turn out okay. Well, I'm very happy to share that on July 16th, 2019, my brilliant, skilled, and kind neurosurgeon, Dr. Jason Huff, and his team of fellow geniuses successfully removed the entire tumor. The biopsy results concluded that it was a level 2 astrocytoma, and due to its molecular structure, my young age, and good health, the tumor board made the decision to clear me of having to receive further treatment. In addition, I did not have to go through speech therapy nor physical therapy. Other than an increased sensitivity to certain sounds and a temporary slight weakness in my right thumb, I walked away from the whole experience unscathed, which is a miracle. I am eternally amazed and grateful. Thank you all so, so much. And now, please give a warm welcome to the 2020 virtual teams.
Hi, we're Team Susan supporters.
We're walking for a world without brain tumors.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Hi, we're the Tough Teenies from Phoenix, Arizona, and we're walking in honor of Bertha Carranza and Christina Tina Crow.
Hi, we're Team Hoyak from Douglas, Arizona.
We are walking for my dad, Chuck Hoyak, who passed away 3 years ago from a GBM.
When he was first diagnosed, he said there was a good reason for that diagnosis.
His reason so that he can share his story.
We continue sharing Chuck's story by participating in the Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk.
Anyone can be a part of Team Hoyak.
Our team currently consists of our other son, his wife, my sisters, and brother-in-law.
Your donation is greatly appreciated.
We can be found on the Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk to benefit the National Brain Tumor Society website. Go Team Hoyak!
Hi,
We're Team Zach.
we are walking for
My son.
My son.
My grandson.
My grandson.
My brother.
my nephew,
My nephew.
My cousin.
Our
friend.
Zach passed away on October 2nd, 2020, after a 5-year battle with a craniopharyngioma. We are excited to walk in Arizona and New Mexico to help raise brain tumor awareness in his memory.
Go Team Zach.
Hi, my name is Oscar Garcia. I was diagnosed with an oligodendroglioma grade 2 back in March of 2016. After 3 recurrences, it was since upgraded to a grade 3 anaplastic oligodendroglioma. Survivorship to me means being relentless. It is that word that describes how I approach my pursuit of long-term survival through various adjuvant therapies and lifestyle changes in the past 4 years.
Hi, my name is Kate Mathias, and I am a brain tumor survivor. I've had 2 brain surgeries. My first was in 2014, and my second was October 21st of this year. So I'm 2.5 weeks out from surgery. I have a multinodular vasculating neuronodal tumor is my diagnosis. I would say that being a survivor, the one word that speaks to me is hope.
Hi, my name is Mario Calboni. I was diagnosed in 2012 with hemangiopericytoma. I hope to be an inspiration to others as I continue to fight. Stay strong.
Hi, my name's Nate Tomlin. I was diagnosed with a GBM grade 4 in 2015, so I'm actually working on 6 years surviving. And if I have one word for survivorship, it's either strength or support, because my mom, my brother, my sister, my wife were there for me through all of this. So I think it's probably support.
Hi, my name is Jessica Schaffner. I was diagnosed with an astrocytoma glioma in 2011. One word that describes survivorship to me is strength.
Hi, my name is Angie Phillips, and I am a meningioma survivor. I was diagnosed with a grade 1 meningioma in 2017 and underwent my first craniotomy on March 13th, 2017. The tumor at the time was 5.5 centimeters, and I also was discovered to have an aneurysm requiring clipping. I recovered well, went back to work 7 weeks later, and then again this year, my tumor recurred. This time I went through another craniotomy on August 21st. But following that required radiation of 28 sessions. I completed that this past Monday, November 9th. This tumor was also grade 1, but it required radiation to eradicate it. I would say the best word I would use to describe survivorship would probably be endurance. It does take a lot to get through this. And so I just want to wish everyone good luck and well wishes. Take care.
My name is Kelly Berg. I was diagnosed with a level 2 astrocytoma in 2019. And if I could choose one word that represents survivorship, I would choose the word strength. Sometimes it takes a life-changing event, such as receiving a brain tumor diagnosis, to be shown the incredible level of strength we all possess. We are so much stronger than we think.
Hi, I'm Tamara Davis, and November 7th, 2017, I had a 3-centimeter acoustic neuroma removed, an AN. And so November 7 is my AN anniversary. And 3 years ago, I was learning how to walk with a walker. And this year I'm running the 5K for the National Brain Tumor Society. And survivorship to me means being a hero. I have lots of heroes. I mean for it to get emotional. And I hope that I can be a hero to somebody else. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who has joined us today virtually and shared your hearts. Your participation means the world. I hope our viewers and all of our participants have enjoyed the event so far. This event is formally hosted by the National Brain Tumor Society, but it's built by some incredible hearts and minds in the shape of a volunteer planning committee. They locked arms with me without hesitation to make this day a success. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. This event doesn't happen without you, so I'll pass the baton to your planning committee chairperson, Brittany, to kick off this moment of gratitude. Brittany?
Individual walkers, our team captains, our teammates alike, these are all people that I want to say a huge thank you to. I appreciate you guys so much. Your commitment is invaluable to all of the lives touched by this mission. Thank you for rallying and inspiring the masses. It's a lot to lead in charge for others and for your dedication. We applaud you guys. Now, please welcome fellow committee member Rosemary.
We say thank you to our donors and sponsors. Without you, our mission doesn't move forward. Your support allows us to put more dollars to our urgent need to support researchers and raise awareness. It's key to continuing to find more advanced treatments and a cure. Thank you. Now I'll pass the mic to Jeremy.
Thank you to all the patients fighting every day. You are the true warriors. For those with us and those who have passed all too soon, thank you for sharing your stories and being such an inspiration to everyone. We continue to support you fighters, admire you survivors, honor those taken while never giving up hope. Next, I'd like to introduce Patty.
For those of you who send an email or call your elected officials to lobby for public policies that benefit the brain tumor community, for those who are joining us for this virtual walk today, you are the volunteers that make up the backbone of this community. Your time and your advocacy make these events, such as Head to the Hill and our Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk, possible. Your voices make a collective sound that is loud and powerful enough to affect meaningful change on Capitol Hill. Laws are made, funding is allocated because you speak up for those who are fighting a brain tumor, for those who are no longer here to speak for themselves. Thank you to all of our volunteers who have spoken out in the past, now, and those of you who are just now joining us to become advocates for our future. Sandy?
I would like to send a special thank you to all the caregivers for sharing your hearts with those who need it. It is an impossible job, and you are all heroes. Now I'll pass the mic to my husband, Richard.
While Sam was being treated at Barrow, one of the researchers took the time to give Sam a personal tour of her lab and to introduce him to her staff at the campus. Sam was in a wheelchair at this point, and the researchers did a splendid job of sharing their inspiring work and the progress that they were making. We left that lab that day thinking about the future and these dedicated people who were going to do something about this dreadful disease. It turned the conversation away from dealing with the rigors of treatment. So researchers, we have not forgotten this. And we thank you so much for your efforts to find more effective treatments and one day a cure for brain tumors. We appreciate you, and we will fight this fight alongside you. Now back to Jennifer.
Thank you. Thank you all for being part of this beautiful community. This concludes the virtual Phoenix Brain Tumor Walk program. For those of you who would like to participate in our remembrance ceremony, please stay right where you are, and our ceremony will begin in just a few moments, facilitated by our very own Brittany. For those of you who would like to gracefully decline participating in that ceremony, we say thank you for being with us today, and be well.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for our remembrance ceremony. I know that times are hard, especially this time of year, and sometimes it can be hard to remember the people that we have lost from this horrible disease. But know that you always have the brain tumor community, and we will always be there for each other. I would like to start off by reading a poem by Margaret Reed. To the living, I am gone. To the sorrowful, I will never return. To the angry, I was cheated. But to the happy, I am at peace. And to the faithful, I have never left. I cannot be seen, but I can be heard. So as you stand upon a shore, gazing at a beautiful sea, remember me. As you look in awe at a mighty forest and its grand majesty, remember me. As you look upon a flower and admire its simplicity, remember me. Remember me in your heart, your thoughts, your memories of the times we loved, the times we cried, the times we fought, the times we laughed. For if you always think of me, I will never be gone. At this time, I would like you all to type your loved one's name if you so wish. You may also write them down at home. I want you to hold their faces in your hearts and in your minds, and always remember that the loved ones that we lost will always be a part of us. And I would like you to join me for a moment of silence.